Hey guys, still here. Welcome back to Civilization 6. This is the Chinese space race, and no, we're not going there because it is easy, but because we can build it in China. Now, my empire is doing very well. I actually take the lead in the domination victory, which is something that I was not expecting. And with my significant military advantage, or technological advantage, I'm actually leading in military strength as well. Making it so that if another empire decides to attack me because they think I'm a threat, then they're going to have all sorts of issues trying to overcome my military forces. And interestingly, I can build anti-tank weapons in the year 1060. I've been able to build those for some time, and it's not something that I'm going to be building anytime soon. But should the need arise, then I can at least build them, and I have significant firepower with them. Now, it seems that the... no, we're not going to do that. It seems that the Norwegians currently built another city here. You want an embassy? Yes. I try to keep a good relation with most of these civilizations. For some reason,
papers and
Cleopatra
forms.
is still friendly.
The entire civil service is like a fortress, made of papers, forms and red tape.
I think amenities is not that much of an issue. I have +2, +3 in Guangzhou, +2. Yeah, looks okay, so I don't need that one. As for meritocracy, each city receives +1 culture. Not likely to have any impact on my science developments. And of course, we have more barbarians at the gates. Now, unfortunately, these still have to move one bit before they can actually fire. There was another warning, I suppose. Yep, that's still that ship out there. Now, I have spotted the barbarian outpost. It's somewhere over there. And once my once my chariot's healed up again, I can send that guy out and have him have a look and see if he might be able to take it over, so that the spawning will stop. As for these areas, I'm trying to boost industrial capability and making sure that I have enough industrial capability later on so that I can quickly get all of those space parts built and then have those go up towards the first the satellite, so that's the orbit, then the moon, and then moving on towards Mars, which is the final goal. Now, as you may have seen, I can construct the Chinese wall, but it's not really something that I need. The Chinese wall is fantastic at keeping people out, but I don't really see that I'm going to be needing that anytime soon. We even have 3 barbarians coming at me. Longji, we've seen that one. Oh, no worries. Oh, another ship. I am working on cartography so I can build caravels, but I'm not likely to go for naval units. Only Guangzhou and Handan can build ships, but they just don't give that much use to me, not in the current situation. Okay, my cart is back up. Oh, and there you go. There is no one there. There is, however, someone here, and he has to go. That was really easy. Okay, with the ship back, let's take aim. Do some damage. Almost leveled up. Let's build a lumber mill. Now, I gotta say that this playthrough is a lot less eventful than my domination playthrough. And that is actually by design. I don't want to have a massive conflict on my island.
Wander.
Because if I do that, then it's going to cause me all sorts of delays in getting the space program up and running. And I don't want that. I want to get the space race done. I want to win the race. Now Bergen, which is a town that I captured on the Norwegians, is growing quite well. Let's make sure you are focused on food. There you go. There's plenty of farms around, and Nidaros could use another farm over here. If that ship is not going to go away, make it go away. Target down. Promotion available. Now what I'm looking to build currently are all of these research laboratories.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or
Industrial
profession,
zone, commercial
so that
zone,
in these days of changing
merchants.
fortunes, they may have some...
No real interesting things there. And thank you for that worker. Promotion for my archer down here. And of course there's yet another ship. Arrow Storm. You're gonna build a farm. Okay, my trader is done. Let's set up some routes from Taiwan to the rest of the empire. Unless, well actually, it might be more beneficial if I go for other civilizations. Because they give me a science bonus. So far only one. Amsterdam gives me a significant gold bonus, and same goes for Zanzibar. La Venta, which is to my left or to my west, is I believe a religious state. Yep, I don't really need religion. I mean, I have plenty of religions being spread around my empire, and that's perfectly fine. So let's go to Amsterdam. No, Zanzibar. There's Zanzibar. Give me another bit of gold income. I still don't get this guy. I still don't get it. I am occupying his city. Yes. Oh, really? This woman is always upset when someone denounces me and I don't immediately in the same turn, before I even get my turn, go to war with them. Which I think is really weird. But I can punish the Norwegians for their aggression. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're going to set up forces towards his new town. And I'm going to need my chariot there in order to actually do the capturing. I'm going to send the catapult out. These crouching tiger units are going to crouch their way towards the city. And for Bergen, which is one of my new towns, let's go to the workshop. This is going to be farm heaven by the looks of it. And the farmland I have over here is getting a bit out of hand. Let's see. This one looks covered. I don't really need anything else there, but this one can use a bit of a touch-up. So, yeah, I knew you were going to do that. If I send you out to the water right now, then you're going to get taken out by a barbarian ship right away. And I'm not having that. Oh, Spain is now happy with me. I wonder why. I haven't really done anything to please them. I'm only going towards my victory pretty damn quick. And apparently they don't really mind. Which is fine. I mean, I'm all for that. But it's still weird. Now I can start to fire upon Sketsmo, but the thing is that if I do so now, it won't really benefit me at all. So we're going to wait until all the units are in position, and then we're going to take them out. Oh joy, more barbarians. Shanghai. Yep, they're right there. Production in Nidaros. A meeting house is faith and production. You are doing alright on amenities, so I don't really need to worry about that one. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people for a campus yet, and the city's already focused on getting more food in. Let's see. Just for the fun of it, let's build an anti-tank weapon. Melee strength 70. Compare that to the melee strength of, for example, a swordsman at 35. And this thing, which is designed to be working against cavalry units, is going to be more effective than your average swordsman. However, I think that great people might be more interesting. Eureka for war chemistry and 1 random tech. Now I already have chemistry, so I don't really need that. I was considering going for one of these projects here. But since I don't actually have any campus over there, it's not really useful. Housing is required though. Okay, where's my chariot? Charge forward. Can we set Netherose up for production as well? More or less. It's mostly a pure farming town. I have to wait one. It's time that I get rid of these Norwegians once and for all. I may incur a slight warmonger penalty.
Nei,
No, yeah, we are going to war.
þú ættir þig eldinum eiga stjórna þú hefur kveikt.
I may incur a slight warmonger
Nei,
penalty
hann þér
from taking
of
over
mikill.
Norway. But it is going to take that thorn out of my side, which I am getting plenty fed up with, because this guy just keeps denouncing me all day, every day. And I have had it with him. Significant amount of damage over there. Let's get the tigers to join. Good damage there. Nidaros, you have completed your trade run. And I want to set up another one to... to Zanzibar again. Go. Rumor has it that Norway's been targeted by a declaration of war by Zanzibar. Yeah, no shit. Zanzibar's my ally. They're supposed to follow me into war. That's kind of what we agreed upon. Now, maybe a bit harsh, but giving this guy the opportunity to settle a town here now gives me the opportunity to take the town over from him. Which, I mean, is a pretty nasty thing to do. But if he just keeps denouncing me for no apparent reason, then fuck him. It's done. There's not a lot of stuff that I can build here, unfortunately. Campus is not really any good. How about an industrial zone? No bonuses whatsoever. I don't think I need an encampment this far south. It's too far out of position to be of any use. I mean, I could start producing military units there, but it's going to take forever. No, we're going to go for a suit, which is also going to take forever. Right, Zanzibar is definitely happy with me. Will not declare war on you unless a foreign suzerain says so. Do I have anyone I'm working towards? In every encampment district, I'm not actually going for that. +2 production in this industrial zone, producing wonders, buildings and districts. Yes, I like that. Go. Oh joy. More barbarians? Yeah, it's the same bloody ship all over again. Whatever. Start heading south. Same for you, start heading south. I want you to fire at him one more time, keep him suppressed, and then we're gonna head right to Christiansand. That should wipe him out. Keep going. You are worse than Brutus and Cassius combined. Oh. I suppose you're no longer really happy with me, are you?
I think the human race made a big mistake at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. We leaped for the mechanical things. People need the use of their hands to feel creative.
Now I can build the Ruhr Valley, which is definitely going to be very handy if I want to start kicking out production for the industrial, for the satellites, for example. I just don't have any cities which have a lot of mines, because most of my territory is so flat that it's just not really suitable for mining. So yeah, it's an interesting thing that I can build there, but it's not something that I really need. Take out the town. Thank you, that takes care of that. Archery, head south. Keep the city, yes, we're gonna keep the city. And in the city... Oh, jeez, you're not really good at production, are you? Granary. Oh dear. These people all used to be happy with me, but now they are not so happy with me anymore. And really all because I let myself get provoked by the Norwegians. These guys said, hey, you don't have a navy, we're gonna denounce you. And I fell for it. I just went with it. Maybe Sketsmo is an interesting position for the Ruhr Valley. Research lab is only gonna take me 50 turns. It's not like that's gonna take forever. You have built a new settlement? Okay. Significant wall damage there. You're gonna have to wait a turn before you can attack. Where's my archers? Here you go. One more step, and of course there is another forest in the way. So that's no good. You're still healing up. I need you to move out of the way. Next one there. I have to skip a turn. I cannot work with you here. Shanghai. It seems like a good place for a farm. This was to be expected. A bit of a pushback from Norwegians. I mean, I really expected them to do that.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
I won't be changing civics or policies. Now, can we make way? Because these archers need to get a clear line of sight on the target. Yes, there we go. Minor wall damage, unfortunately. That should help. Heal up again. Next bit of production. We built a lumber mill there. They're still going for the catapult, which has taken significant damage. That is something that I have to be very careful about. I do not want to lose this catapult. Unfortunately, I don't really have the capacity to just charge right in. Not yet. I really hope he's going to survive that. It's going to get pretty close. Alright, next one. There. Okay. Norway is toast. And with it, most of the empire, or most of the land on this side of the coastline is mine. I know these guys have promotions, and that's perfectly planned. I just want to get this town done, to make sure that my catapult doesn't die. I hope that by now my chariot can charge in. Yep, that should do it. May have captured another settler.
Verkat sitja sátt einhverjum saman í Valhöllu á meðan þú herkir hér.
Well, son, you brought this upon yourself. You were the one who constantly kept denouncing me, and I've had it. We're not doing that anymore. We need to repair some stuff, as I've damaged probably quite a few buildings here. But with the Norwegian Empire done,
It's
we
not the towering
immediately
sail.
lose all of those negative things, all those penalties from occupying a city. I don't have to worry about that. Now we can get the promotions done. Arrow Storm, which is a bit of an unusual promotion for this one. And even the chariot gets a promotion. New settler. I'm gonna smack him right down there in the middle of the empire. Now I have a large amount of cash on hand. And all that cash can be even further boosted if I get another couple of traders going. Let's see, the Empire is not likely to get attacked from this side anymore. So let's send some of these military units on a defensive stance towards the left. I think that Bergen may sooner rather than later get a visit from the Spanish. Which means that we're going to have to defend this area. That's why I'm building walls. Catapult. You completely... yeah, he's completely healed up. Excellent. Build an industrial era.
Whatever is
later
contrary
wonder.
to nature is contrary to reason. And whatsoever is contrary to reason is absurd.
Now I may be able to get rationalism.
Whatever is contrary...
Yes, thank you. I'm able to get rationalism, and with rationalism I might be able to get a bit more science pumped out of the systems. Free market, rationalism. 50% production towards... yeah, I don't really need that anymore. Current science 113.2, and now it's 148. I'll say that those bonuses are worth it. You, set up a trade route. You're going to head towards Amsterdam. I like the income. Heavy chariot, in position. Move up a bit more, and then defend. Or fortify, rather. Immediately Greece sends in its missionaries to try and get some more religion into my empire. Hold up, we got a great person. Another scientist. Now I already have chemistry. So I'm a bit too soon, or a bit too early. Actually, I'm either too early with trying to get this science, or the scientist's too late. Yeah, sure. If I can keep her happy and the other two unhappy, then I should not have too much of an issue. Oh, the ship is back. Well, we'll take care of that. No more ship. One random tech. Steam power. That's pretty useful. Not anytime soon, but it's a pretty nice tech to have. As for Christensen, go for a monument. You're gonna go for a granary. Crouching tiger units in position, defend. Because the first one I'm expecting to invade are the Spanish. And considering I'm not likely to expand my borders much further, maybe another town there, I could start building the Chinese wall and just completely cordon off this entire area. Longji, you're also... oh, you're running out of food. You're also a frontline town. I'm gonna get you ancient walls. Bergen has completed its walls. And with it, it's taken at least a bit of defense. So let's go for a factory next. Trader. Just send another trader to Toronto, because it's gonna give me a nice amount of everything. You can defend. My catapult can stay here and hold its own. And then we're gonna do a couple of turns pretty quickly, because there shouldn't be too much asking for my attention right now. You want to give me 9 gold per turn. Dies. What is that? Sorry, I don't deal with people who denounce me. Ah, I captured an enemy spy. See, I don't usually do spying. So that's why I don't really understand what is going on there. But apparently I captured a spy in Xi'an. And she was trying to get him back.
Once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards. For their improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement are roads of genius.
See if I can change any of my policies. Campus bonuses, culture, science, no, I need to keep that one. Yeah, I don't really have anything that I can change it for. So instead, let's go for some other useful adjustments. I'm going to build a builder here, because there's still a lot of terrain that I can develop here. And then I might get my own spy. Because I've kind of had it with being spied upon, and I need to know what these other empires are up to. Okay, Longji, you've completed your walls. Go for a workshop. Longji's production is decent at 20. What? This again? We just went over this. Don't be silly.
Science owes more to the steam engine than the steam engine owes to science.
Good, we have coal in our territory, and there's just one slightly outside of it. So I may be able to get both. And I don't have any yet. I don't think that I need steam extremely much at the moment. It's not that required. But it is something that I could go for on a later date. At least it's good to know that I have the opportunity to get it if I really need it. Production is done in Guangzhou. Library completed. A research lab in 100 turns? Wow. You're purely going towards food. This way you're not growing. If I can get these bonus resources, that should help with food, and then the town can continue to grow while still having a decent amount of production. Alright, builder. I'm gonna build a couple of farms here. Give me another one. Almost have enough envoys, or enough envoy points. And we're gonna build another one. Production is done in Taiwan. For monument, we can always use a bit of culture to speed up the research towards the next bit of civics. I don't think we can build another one over there, but we can go for a sawmill on that end. You've completed a commercial investment. 5,000 gold. What are we gonna do with you? One more town here? Just to piss off Madrid and then just completely take the Chinese wall through this lake. There? Yeah, let's do it. Envoys. More envoys to Toronto, please. And with it, I should have good eyes on what's going on around Toronto. A lot of Spanish cities, of course. Nothing unexpected there. Right, moving on. Oh, there's some more coal right outside my doorstep. Mass media.
A world without radio is a deaf world.
Yeah, those are both nice units, but I don't really need any of them. Because I'm not actually going for a cultural victory. Factory. How's your production? 23. But if I focus it sheerly on production, I can probably get more out of it. Alright, the builder is done. My settler is still 5 turns away. So instead, let's see if this is... That's rainforest. But it's not an adjacency towards the campus. So I don't really need it here. I'm going to delete that. Give me another builder. As for you, give me another farm on that end. Production in Taiwan. I could start building aircraft over here. You never know. Right down there in the desert. Christiansand can finally build a campus. but it's going to take a long time to get done. That's the problem with these cities that you build out in the middle of nowhere. And these tiles, thanks to the Petra Wonder, at least give me some income. Alright, we're going to build it there. It's not ideal. What the hell's a Greek swordsman doing here? Don't get any silly ideas. I'm not taking invasions anytime soon. Alright, you're done as well. Let's get you to make a whaling boat there. And yep, go for research lab. 194 research per turn. That is what I'm talking about. Good. Good. As for Sketsmo, it's growing quite quickly. And I'm gonna go for an industrial area. +2 bonus, +2 bonus. Doesn't really matter, does it? Build it there. And potentially... yeah, I can get a significant bonus if I build it here. And then build another mine on that end. So, Sketsmo, I have plenty of cash. Give me a builder. I can pay for a builder every 3 turns if I go for the monetary way out. Philip 2 has completed the Colosseum. Good for him. Cyan, can you focus on food for a minute? 8 turns till growth. That's better. There's a couple more rainforests here that we can take out. Give me another one. You just keep churning out builders. You. Give me another mine there. Build some fishing boats here. And move on to the next turn. 4 turns away from rocketry. As for great persons, Albert Einstein. Modern era triggers the Eureka for 1 random tech, and universities provide +4 science. I want to get this guy. I really want to get Albert Einstein because he's going to give me a significant boost to my science. I like that. Moving on to the next one. Celestial navigation has improved. Oh right, that was your task originally. Let's build another farm there then. Cyan is growing extremely rapidly at the moment. Thanks to all the food that's being provided by chopping down these rainforests. And yes, normally rainforests give me a bit of a science bonus, but that's only when they're in direct adjacency to these campuses. And considering that they're not at the moment, I'm going to be taking them out here so that I can focus Cyan on food. And potentially get some more stuff built there. Alright, Bergen. You are pretty much a frontline town. You've completed your ancient walls. Let's go for a campus next. Somewhere I can get a bit of a boost, preferably. Is there a farm here? That's a mine. I'd rather not sacrifice that mine. Now we're gonna put it in the desert then. As for my settler, almost done. Getting there. Okay. Go get yourself an arena, Cyan, because you're growing so quickly that your amenities are about to run out. Actually, they have run out. Anyway, before I make some more decisions on where to grow and where to build, I'm going to be cutting the episode here. It's been 30 minutes, and I'm going to keep these things contained to exactly that. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Took out the Norwegians today. And soon we're going to be building towards Madrid with another settler there and then build the Chinese wall to defend my empire. That is going to be the next big project. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more Civilization 6.